Is this what you want? Lester, is this what you want?
There is such a thing as poking the bear, and people usually have their guard down, believing that these mountainous masses of murder are cute and cuddly just because their teeth aren't being shown right away. Of course, until you end up on the news.
Push me out, tear me down. There's no way to see the crowd. Come real close and see the frown.
If you haven't watched a show called Fargo, specifically season 1, you definitely need to go see that because that show was freaking awesome. So let's do a play-by-play of the scene from Fargo where Lester Nygaard, now in a better standing in life, is apparently so high on himself that he's not thinking clearly.
Well, what are the odds?
Sorry?
It's me, Lester.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You must have me confused with someone else.
No. Minnesota last year? The emergency room?
First of all, don't ever go up to someone at a dinner table while they're in the middle of having dinner with their friends or their family and then start having a conversation with them, not even saying excuse me, not minding your manners and acknowledging that there are other people at the table, just very rude. And then on top of that, how embarrassing is it for the person to then not recognize you, regardless of whether or not they're doing it on purpose. Walk away. Say I must be mistaken. Because clearly, you don't know what the situation is or who these people are, but they're pretending they don't know you for a reason, and if they literally don't know you or they have dementia or something, then they're not gonna remember you regardless, so walk away.
Recognize you at first either, because you got a whole new, But hey, so have I. What'd you think of the suit? The glass. Check.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I was cringing so hard. I had secondhand embarrassment. This entire time I was watching the scene, I was thinking to myself, is he okay? Why is he not walking away? What is he doing? Please leave. And he just doesn't leave. He just keeps digging deeper. Why are you doing this? It is so stupid. And the wonderful thing about this, for people who have not watched this, is the guy with whom he's speaking, that's sitting at the table with these other distinguished individuals, is an assassin. He's an assassin, and Lester knows this because the assassin helped him out a long time ago. He knows what this person does. You know very well that this person kills people and what they're capable of. He's a very dangerous man, and even though Lester has his own skeletons in his closet, he is not that guy.
But hey, so have I. What'd you think of the suit? The glass. Check this out. Salesman of the Year. Gave it to me on a stage and everything.
Wow. Hey, there's Fuchs. That is so embarrassing. He was always a small person. Now you understand why certain people never rise above where they are. And I've heard some people claim that people need to bring back bullying. It's a horrible thing to say. It's horrible to say. Hear me out. Hold on. It's going to sound bad what I'm about to say. And I don't feel like there's a way I can phrase this to make it sound palatable because it's going to sound jacked up no matter what I do. But, some people have the wiring in their brain that requires them to be bullied. I don't know what it is with these specific characters, but it's like they are so damaging to society and everyone around them, and they become the very thing that's worse than the actual bully that was bullying them. That for them to not blow up and become a monster, someone has to keep them in check. It sounds awful, and there's very rare cases of this, but I've seen certain things. I've seen people who are meek and people ignore them and they're not friends with them. Not necessarily harassment or bullying, like really bad bullying, but they're just not a part of the club or the society. And then these people get a bunch of attention or go on social media, and all of a sudden now they turn into El Diablo. And you're like, what happened to the person? What are you doing? Do you forget where you came from? Are you that full of yourself that now that you have come from a place where people used to make fun of you, now instead of rising above them and being classy, now you become the bullies, now you swing your non-existent cock around? It just feels very weird. Like, Lester is so unlikable. You're rooting for him at first, but then you realize how stupid and full of himself and entitled he is, and then provocation upon provocation in the scene, you understand that he gets exactly what he deserves. He's actually not a very nice person.
You gonna introduce us to your friend there?
You know, I'd love to, Bert, but unfortunately, I've never met this man before in my life. So.
What? Wait, we don't know each other.
Okay, honey, let's go. We're never gonna.
Oh my god, that's so awkward. I feel so bad. Not for Lester. I just feel the whole situation is just very uncomfortable. It's also equally as uncomfortable when you remember that this person is an assassin and you're going up to him. And this is the part that gets me. People learn body language, but then when someone spells something out for you point blank and you choose to ignore it, whatever happens, happens. Darwin.
Okay, honey, let's go. We're never gonna make the show if we don't get out of here. Walk away.
Oh shit.
He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
Ooh, I just felt my intestines twist. That is the moment when I would have been like, you know what? My mistake. I actually don't know who you are. I thought you were someone else. Wow. Silly me not wearing my contacts today. My bad. I'm sorry to ruin your night. Later.
I'm out of here.
This is where you hear in this guy's tone, he is not messing around. He literally gave this guy one last chance and is like, bro, maybe you're not feeling very well. And I'll excuse that. So I'm gonna give you the grace of God right now and set you free. Because you don't realize it, but my hand is wrapped so tight around your neck. And I'm choosing to let you go because you're a little rabbit and I don't want to have to skin you and drink your blood.
Sorry, I must have.
Congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
Bert, did I ever tell you about the time I met a night guard for Britney Spears? I swear.
No. I am not a small man. People have been stepping on me my whole life, and now you pretend you don't know me and you make me feel small again after I've accomplished everything and I'm wearing a nice suit and I've come up in the world because of the chance you kind of gave me to get away.
Nice.
But you ignored me. Oh, you'd think that you want to also cut ties with the assassin that helped you out, but oh no, let's link us back together so you could, but you got away, bro. You got away with murder. Like, come on. What are you doing? I feel like the show wrote him like this on purpose so that he wouldn't get away. They couldn't explain away how it would catch back up to him, so they made him stupid on purpose.
Come on. Here's a piece of work, huh?
Who's that?
That guy in the bar. You sure you don't know?
People nab me all the time. Just one of those faces, I guess.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh man, I'm getting PTSD when I was in school. Oh. It's like that one guy that used to follow me everywhere and he wouldn't leave me alone. And I'd be with my friends and then he'd show up and he'd always be extra close to me and he breathed so hard. He was always like, like, I don't know what was going on with him, but I'm like, okay, you know, like, look, I can be kind of, what's the word? Spicy too when it comes to certain things. And I probably would have been into it because I'm weird like that. But what didn't help is that he smelled bad. I'm sorry. He smelled bad. It doesn't matter. He had acne. Lots of kids around had acne, whatever. But it was a combination of a whole bunch of things. He smelled really bad. His lips were really greasy. His hair was perpetually wet. He was always sweating. And look, I get it. But if you're not going to take care of yourself or clean yourself, do not stand so close to me. I don't want to smell you. It's very annoying. And you're telling him, can you give me some space? Because you're like on me, like literally on me. You're not even like a foot away. You're not even giving proper human standing distance. You're literally conjoining with me at my shoulder boob. That's not comfortable. Step back. To the point where everybody started watching us and they noticed it too and it got uncomfortable. And then there was one time when me and my friend were talking, we're talking about something super private and I swear to you, I'm not trying to be mean or funny. His belly enters the scene between us. I will never forget it because it was like slow motion, like me and Tara are talking and then his belly just, comes in like, what's up? It enters between us before he even shows up. And I see him and I'm like, hi. And I don't like being mean to people, so I kind of freeze up. And Taro's like, go away. And he's like, I just want to be part of the conversation. I swear to God, if he's watching right now, look, you scared me. I'm not trying to be mean, but you literally scared me. Then you got my number and then called me nonstop. This is what this guy Lester reminds me of. This dude had my number, and it was my fault because I believe I gave it to him because I was being nice. I don't know why I did that. I gave him my number, and my mom and dad had this phone that like goes inside the dock, the ones that you carry around or whatever, and then you leave them off the dock and then you can't find them. And I gave him that number because that was like a house phone. Thank goodness I gave him that one. He called me, and I'm not exaggerating, throughout the entire day. He would call. Nobody picks up. Call again right afterwards. Nobody picks up. Call again 12 times in a row, till the point when my parents started to feel like they were being held hostage. They were like, are you going to talk to that boy? Because he's not going to stop calling. It was embarrassing. And then when I pick up the phone, I know this is so off topic, but I'm trying to paint a picture here of people like this. Picks up the phone. Hello. I'm not going to say his name or put him on blast. Hi, such and such. What's going on? Hey. Nothing. We're both sitting on the phone in silence. He's breathing on the phone, and that breathing, heavy breathing that he does, like a freaking alligator. And I said, what does he want? Like, cause he called me, so what do you want? And he says, I just like to listen to you. I swear to God, I am not exaggerating. That's what he says. And I'm just like, but dude, you called me. If you want to talk to someone, like you can't just expect me to do all the talking. I have stuff to do. You called me. Yeah, but I like hearing you talk. Like, okay. So, see, this is why some people, you feel bad for people, but up to a point. And then it's like, dude, you need to toughen up or do something, because now you were just making me feel very uncomfortable. And this is the vibe that this dude gives me. This is the vibe this dude is giving me. He doesn't know when to stop. Now, he did make something of himself, but he is pushing himself, like graping this other person's personal space.
No. You don't get to, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's not right. When something's not right, well, the old Lester now, he would have just let it slide. But not this guy. I've worked too hard. I've come too far.
Lester, stop.
Oh, so now you do know me.
Honey?
Is this what you want?
Oh shit. You see? Bro. You were in an elevator. Okay, let's rephrase this. You were trapped in an elevator with an assassin. What this, every time I watch this scene, I get mad. I don't know why. It triggers me so much. But dude, you had everything you wanted. You literally got away with murder. The assassin helped you out. You split your separate ways. You want him to not know you. He's basically saying, look, the history's gone. Let's all start fresh and do whatever. Now you chase him. You provoke him after he tells you, after he warns you to walk away. And you say to him that he's not going to get away with ignoring you. You're locked in an elevator. Say it again with me. With an assassin. Are you okay? Now at this point, this is one of those people in these movies or shows that deserve to die. You need to get your freaking phallus chopped off into pieces. I don't know why I'm getting so violent, but dude, you're like asking for it. People say not to victim blame. He made himself a victim. At that point, is it okay to victim blame? He's literally putting himself in a situation to become the victim. He sees a wolf in front of him that has been starving for a while, and he says, hey, look at me, I'm a sheep, I'm the thing you eat, remember? And the wolf walks away, and the sheep goes in front of him and says, hey, check out this fluffy, woolly coated ass. Want a bite? The wolf is like, no, I'm good, bro. Keep walking. The sheep goes and slaps the wolf and then bends his neck towards the wolf. Don't I look tasty, brah? Are you good? Why am I so mad?
Hey, McMike. Lighten up, huh?
Lester, is this what you want?
He's like the parents. Like, you sure you want to do this, bro? Lester's not answering. No, it gets worse. Oh God, it gets worse. At this point, Lester should say, you know what, I'm sorry. I pushed too far. I apologize. I thought you were someone else. I'm not feeling very well tonight. But Lester answers him, and guess what he says?
Yes or no?
Oh god, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. He said yes. What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Why are you doing this? What do you get out of it? Like, I just... I'm so stressed. So stressed. Don't do this. Don't. Also, it doesn't even have to be an assassin, because the thing is, you can be on an elevator with someone and not know anything about them. You could walk by someone every day. You could be sitting in class with somebody who sits next to you, minds their own business, maybe is friendly with you, has a few friends, and he's a freaking serial killer or an animal slaughterer or something. And I don't mean the people who do it for food. I mean the people who do it for pleasure, like the extra pleasurable kind. And you have no idea. So you go inside an elevator where you can't escape with someone you know or don't know, has a propensity to probably hurt you.
Oh my.
That's on you.
The way the guy looks. He's like, oh boy, see what you did, Leslie boy? You shouldn't have done that. The look on his face. He is not even bothered. He's like, oh well, that's what you wanted. And why does Lester look shocked? What did you think was going to happen? Like, really, what did you expect? He stays in the elevator with him, of course, because if this guy goes down, he'll just tell everyone that you murdered someone. Now what do we do?
I worked this guy for 6 months, Lester. 6 months. Plus the $100,000 bounty down the toilet, but still. The look on his face when I pull a gun, classic gun. Grab the fat guy's feet, we'll throw him in the dumpster.
So, of course, things get worse from there. And then on top of everything, Lester decides to attack the assassin and make a run for it. And the assassin's like, all right, I'll see you in a little bit, don't worry. And then he's like, come on, my wife, let's go. Let's go somewhere. Let's flee, even though you know this guy is good at hunting down people and making them disappear. Yes. Yes, of coursey indeedy. Do not ever do this. I don't think I have to tell you. I think every person in the world that has an IQ under 1 would probably not do something like this. Lester's just a special kind of person.